Hi, we're at Maker Faire, New York, and wanted to give you a brief rundown of the various different game experiences you might want to try under castAR. Imagine a flight simulator that instead of just having a flat display on your monitor, you have a nice round display that is very immersive and that you can see all sorts of terrain and other objects that you're flying against. Maybe a jet plane's coming right next to you. You can turn to your right and look at them as you're zipping by. Or, for example, an RTS game and have a nice expansive map, and now you can watch your battles and see your armies move across the terrain in 3D, watch your missiles fly in 3D towards the enemies. Racing games would also be a very popular thing to do in this space. So with castAR, first-person shooters become a whole new level experience. Our high-level tracking allows you to do full orientation and positional unlike any other device that's out there. Imagine now that you can truly duck around corners and see what's behind them, versus other options give you slightly less accurate and maybe not even that type of positional data. With the optional VR attachment, you can do full VR just like other devices. But if you're one of those many people who tend to get motion sick or other types of sickness from VR, you can just use castAR in its normal projected augmented reality system, spread out the surface in a nice immersive environment, and still have the same level of enjoyment of first-person shooters, but not get the sickness anymore. And then with castAR and the optional Rfid Grid, board games and tabletop RPG come to a whole new level of reality that mixes your existing miniatures and existing board game pieces into a virtual environment. The system also allows you to remote play with friends across the country, and they'll get a very immersive environment that they can see the pieces and they can see the environment. You can communicate with each other and have nearly the same experience you have in real life with people, but now all your friends that have gone across the country, you can enjoy playing with them again. The Rfid Grid allows us to easily track and identify unique objects and positions throughout the world. Imagine having a card game such as Magic the Gathering, attaching RFID tags and plopping those down onto the surface, and instead of just a static card, a creature might come out and do a mock battle that simulates the rules of Magic. Or D&D, where you can place figurines down. The system will keep track of your health. You don't have to worry about calculating areas of effects. It's all done for you. You can just enjoy the game. As well as the aspect of castAR, which allows you to have unique views per player. The DM might see the entire world, but the players will only see a subsection of their fog of war. And so the DM can have a nice, elaborate game planned out, and the players will do a natural exploration of the game as they progress through. So there are many different visual spaces that have suddenly come into play to the consumer market. There's virtual reality, augmented reality, projected augmented reality, and general display devices such as Google Glass. Virtual reality is a mechanism where your eyes are completely cut off from the physical world and that everything you see is generated by a visual device. Augmented reality is a space where the user sees a mixture of computer-generated image versus real images, real-world experiences around you. Projected reality, which is what one of the aspects castAR specializes in, uses a surface that the glasses are projecting against, sort of similar like a movie experience, and that your eyes are focused out at a natural distance. Your eyes feel comfortable, your inner ear is still connected to the physical world, so you don't get any type of motion sickness or nausea associated with other devices. castAR does support augmented reality and virtual reality through the optional attachments. And so if you want to experience different types of realities, different types of immersion levels, we support all of those devices together. castAR provides you with a new way of experiencing games that you've never been able to experience before. Being able to see a true 3D world and being able to walk around it, interact with it, use your physical objects is something that no other game console, no other technology has provided to you before in one simple low-cost package. castAR brings everybody back to the table. It allows you to interact with your physical objects, it allows you to interact with your friends and have a very compelling, fun experience.